Good afternoon, everybody. It is afternoon here. Wherever you are, whether it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, I'm here. You've all noticed, I'm sure, that I haven't been very prolific with my reading of poems. I got a bit distracted last week. Well, we had somebody to stay here, and then I got distracted because I realised that I could go onto AI and get my verses, poems, whatever you like to call them, made into a song. And for me, that was another really exciting thing because it sounds different when it's sung and it's got music. So I've put one up. I haven't had many views on it. I've had a couple of little comments about it. So I'm wondering whether it didn't get noticed or it wasn't very interesting for you. But the words sound so different when they're sung as a song. So I will actually do some with you and put them up bit by bit, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. We've had a very mild winter so far, but we're now back to having frosts and the crisp, cold mornings and frosty, no snow, of course, and ice on the bird bath. And then we're getting some lovely days, which are just beautiful. So this actually is a real waffle for you today. I've been to the knitting group this morning, but I forgot to put my proper knitting in, so I really had a sit and chat rather than a sit and knit. And that was nice anyway. And I played a couple of the clips of the music being played, my song being played to my verse being played to music, so that was quite fun. And they really enjoyed it, so it just puts a different perspective on it. We've got my daughter coming up on Thursday evening. She'll be here till the following Tuesday afternoon. It's her birthday, so we'll have birthday lunch with her. And it's the first time we've had birthday together for a long time, I think. So it's just, we seem to have one thing after another, and my brother who lives out of town and his partner are moving into town. So that's going to be a bit involved, when they are actually moving. It's my lunch, which I ate in a hurry. Quite a bit of little things going on. My husband has bought himself an electric scooter because he's mobility scooter, or whatever you call them, because he's been told that he won't be able to drive for much longer. So I really admire him. He's so proactive about it and preparing himself for it. And I think although they said he has to see the eye doctor in 5 months now, I wouldn't be surprised if he stops driving before then. So that's going to be an interesting time when he probably wants to help me drive. So I'll have to be very calm, as he will have to be very moderate in what he says. Because there was one time when he had cataract operation, I think, and he couldn't drive, and I was driving everywhere. And I listened to and felt the tension in the car. And one day I pulled up outside a shop and there was a truck in front of me, so I parked so that there was plenty of space for me just to drive in and then drive out again. So he couldn't resist, and he said, just park a bit closer to the truck. So I gritted my teeth and I parked a bit closer to the truck and went into the shop and did what I had to do, and came back and hopped in the car. And he said, did I say the wrong thing? I said, well, yes, you did. And out came verbal diarrhea of how I had to drive with him going, all the time. Anyway, from then on, he was so good. But it's going to be a bit different when I have to drive all the time and he can't drive. So hopefully he doesn't see my hiccups when I'm driving, because his eyes aren't very good, and that's a joke. I feel so sorry for him, and he's being so good about it. So I'm sure there'll be a few rough moments. And we have seen a friend this morning who's had quite a bit to do with Vision Australia, and I gather there's quite a lot of help from them as well. So, it'll be different. And that's all right. We're still together. We can still laugh at each other's jokes, and I don't know that I really want to use his toothbrush, because somebody said to me years ago, if you think that you can use his toothbrush, it's a good marriage. But I don't think I feel like it now. So I hope that might amuse you. Anyway, I am going to read a few poems now because you have really missed out. So, yeah, rather a long one. But I might play a piece of music now, if you can call it music, and you can look at me while it's playing. That might be an idea, I think. All right, love you all, and so glad that I've got you all in my corner. Enjoy whatever you're facing today or not facing today. Enjoy the day or the night. Take care. Bye.